Hey guys, I'm sure you've heard me talk about primary audience before. I think in almost all my videos I always mention primary audiences, understanding primary audiences and all of that. And the thing is, with primary audiences, you can increase revenue of your business, you can grow your business, and you can make plenty money. You can make plenty money in your business, by understanding the primary audience that you should be targeting in your business. Because the entire point of it is, once you understand what your primary audience is, you sell like crazy to them and then you make plenty money. So enjoy today's video, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, hello. My name is Damini. I make marketing, sales, business, and lifestyle related videos for growing business owners. I do not use the word SMEs most of the time, especially only if I'm in a professional setting. But I don't use the word SMEs because I believe that at some point, all of us, our businesses will grow to become big businesses, right? So if you're interested in those type of videos, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. As of now, I post once a week, every Sunday. And yeah, let's enjoy the video. All right, guys. So before we go into any technical explanation and all of that, or technical work, because I have Biro, I have paper, but I'll explain what this is for later. But before we go into that, let me first explain what primary audience is or are, right? I'm going to use a story. So we have two people, actually we have three people. So we have Adiola. Adiola is a dog lover. She has 5 dogs in her house. And we have Chioma. Chioma hates animals. Like Chioma can't stand anything that is not a human being or a machine. She hates animals, right? And then we have me, Damini. Hi. I run a pet shop, okay? Now, when I'm advertising the things that I sell in my pet shop, dog food, cat food, dog chain, animal drugs, all of that. If I'm advertising it to Chioma, I am wasting my time, I am wasting resources. Chioma is not my audience. She's not my audience and she's not even my primary audience, right? Now, if I advertise to Adiola, which has like 5 dogs, obviously she's going to patronize my business. Okay? Good. Now let's take it a step further. Adiola loves dogs, right? Let's introduce somebody else. Let's introduce Timothy. Timothy likes animals, but prefers parrots. Then there's me again, Damini. I don't sell anything that has to do with parrots. I only sell dog and cats. I've never parrots. What's that? Sure you get. Follow me. I don't sell anything that has to do with parrots. Now, if I advertise dog food and cat food, Timothy is an animal lover. Remember, he loves animals. He just has a parrot, not a dog or a cat. I now go to advertise my cat and dog food and dog chain and dog collar, cat collar, all those things to him. I am also wasting funds and resources advertising to him. However, I can go and advertise to Adiola, who has 5 dogs, right? And then she will still patronize my business. So you need to understand that Adiola in this story is inside my primary audience group. Timothy, who also might be an animal lover but has a parrot, not a dog or a cat that I sell products for, is not my primary audience. Okay? Chioma is nowhere on this list. So with primary audiences, you need to understand who your business is for, who your products and services are for, and target them accordingly. A lot of people end up wasting resources targeting people that don't care. I was about to curse. A lot of people that don't care about what you're selling. So you need to know who is in your primary audience group and target only those people. All right, so now we understand what primary audience means, right? Now let us talk about how we can identify our primary audience. To identify our primary audience, there's something called a brand persona or customer avatar, right? I like to use the word fictional characters and imaginary friends when I'm explaining who your brand persona or customer avatar is. So again, it's an imaginary friend, right? This is what your proposed customer looks like in your head. So for example now, if I sell these jerseys, there is a Tayo somewhere that loves Chelsea, that is Nigerian, so he has a Nigerian jersey. There's a Tayo somewhere that loves Chelsea that is going to buy 5 jerseys from me for the next 2 years. That's my imaginary friend. That's somebody that is my brand persona, right? And we're going to create a brand persona together. So that's what the Buyer and People is for. Now, the first thing you want to write is the name of your business. So for the sake of this video, my business is called Damini Gadgets. Okay? You guys don't laugh at my handwriting. Don't worry, I'll show you later. So Damini Gadgets. I focus primarily on mobile phones, high-end mobile phones. So iPhone 13, Samsung S15 or 14. I don't know what Samsung is out now. I'm an iPhone boy. But yeah, so Samsung, iPhones, things like that. So I focus on high-end phones. And I want to mention, I want to mention what we call a unique selling point. I feel like that's probably my next video. Talking about unique selling points is definitely my next video. You need to identify your unique selling points. What makes you different from other businesses? Your products, your services, how do they stand out? What is the one thing that once people engage with your business, that's the first thing they notice? That's your unique selling point. I'm going to go deeper in my next video, but for the sake of this video, just write the products that you sell and we take it from there. So we have Damini Gadgets, we have high-end phones, that's what I sell. Now, because it's an imaginary friend or a fictional character, let's write a name for our proposed persona or customer. So now, for this customer, let me call this customer Arike. Yeah. So the name can be unisex. It doesn't. So it depends on the product you sell. If you sell a product that is tailored to the male gender, let me not say men, the male gender, you want to use a masculine name, like a Femi or something. If you sell to the female gender, you might want to use Adiola. I'm using a lot of Yoruba names today. But if it's something that is unisex, you can sell to both men and women. You might want to play in the middle. Of course, I'm going to use another Yoruba name. You can use Sheun, that kind of thing. So the name of my own is called Arike. So you have the name of your business, right? You have the product and services that you sell. And then you also have the name of your intended customer, the name of the person you're going to sell to, right? What you're going to do next is you're going to draw 2 boxes, right? So you're going to draw 2 boxes, something like this. So you're going to draw 2 boxes like this, okay? Now, in these boxes, on the top, I want you to write demographics on one, right? Under demographics, you're going to write age, you're going to write tribe, you're going to write gender, you're going to write marital status, you're going to write employment, and you're going to write income, okay? Let me take that again. So age, no, I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it here and you see it you see it on the screen. Don't stress me. And so the first one is age, right? Now, when you're talking about age, you want to pick a range, a middle number between your range. So for example, now, if you sell products that are for people within the age range of 24 to 39, right? You want to say your target customer, which is in this paper, is 30 years old, right? So you're in between 24 and 39. So you can be 31, 32, 30, things like that. For ethnicity and tribe, it depends on the product you sell, right? There's some things that sell more in the north, there's some things that sell more in the east, and there's some things that sell, again, no foul to negotiations, but I think everything sells in the west. But yeah, example, there's some beer brands, there's some alcoholic beverage brands that only sell in the east. They don't really sell as much here in the north or up in the west or down in the west, whichever one it is. I didn't do geography. But yeah, that's basically it, right? That's what you want to look at with your tribe and ethnicity. It might be important, it might not be important. They also look at gender, obviously. It's just like with the name thing. If you sell a product that is tailored towards men, it should obviously be men. If it's towards women, it should obviously be women. Now, for if it's unisex, who do you sell more of to? So do you sell more to women or do you sell more to men? If it is balanced, yeah, fine, it's okay. Just pick, flip a coin and pick male or female. Marital status. So with marital status, I think marital status should even have a grandchild. If it's marital status and then kids, number of children. So if the person is married, how many kids do they have? The person is single, obviously they don't have any kids, right? And with marital status, it depends on what you sell. So if you are, and why this is even so important, a lot of people don't understand, is the period of paying school fees. People that are married, if you are primarily talking to people that are married, when it comes to paying school fees, they are always cash strapped during that period. So advertising to them is almost you being, I don't want to use the word wicked or evil, but yeah. So you have to like think 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of the situation on ground. So if you're selling primarily to married people, I was about to say rich people. If you're selling primarily to married people, you need to make sure that you are advertising and selling to them in seasons where they are not cash strapped or looking for money to borrow for certain things, right? So that's how marital status can play. And that's largely for men. I don't think, you know what, let me not go down that road. Let me not mess myself up. But yeah, income, education, employment, I think they all fall under the same bracket. How much does this person earn? Obviously, it's a fictional character, it's an imaginary friend. So you can put the number that you choose, but it needs to make sense. So for me that I sell iPhone 13, obviously, the person I talk to would obviously earn, I think that person would earn a minimum of 600,000 naira a month. That's what I'll put. That's what I would say. That's the minimum the person should earn. As regards employment, obviously you have a proper 9-to-5 job, probably work in a tech company. But no, probably work in a tech company, financial institution, something like that, right? And education, this person would most likely have at least a BSc. The person will have at least a BSc. For my own business, Damini Gadgets. For you, you need to pick. Well, most of the time, education really doesn't play so much. Again, depends on what you sell. I don't know what you sell, but I'm just saying, like, on the average, education doesn't really play so much. It's more of income and, employment. So with employment, you can almost tell the proposed income that is coming. Sure, you get. So all this is demographics. And what demographics does is it helps you understand the characteristics of your people in your primary audience. What are the kind of things they do? Who are they? Are they male or female? What do they look like? Where do they stay? What tribe are they from? All those kind of things. It helps you to understand the characteristics of who your primary audience is. Now you have the demographics of your primary audience, right? You understand the characteristics of who they are. Let's move on to the next thing, which is psychographics, right? Now the psychographics explains the, how do I put this now? Psychographics explains the interest and personality of your primary audience, right? What lifestyle do they have? What opinions do they have? What interests them? What's their pain points? What's their passion points? Who are their influencers? Things like that, right? I'm gonna put everything on the screen, but let's talk about it one by one. So the first one is what lifestyle do they live? So obviously lifestyle could be, are they fit fam? So if you sell smoothies and all of that, that helps. Are they fit fam? Do they have a vegan diet? Apparently a lot of Nigerians have vegan diets. I just found that out, which is amazing. Kudos to you if you're one of them. But so do they flex? What do they do on a Friday night? Are they jai people? Do they like going out on a Friday? What lifestyle do they live, right? What opinions do they have? So remember, I sell iPhone 13, right? I always like to use my own example at Damini Gadgets. We sell iPhone 13, and one of the conversations that will never end is Team Android versus Team iPhone, which is better? Is a Samsung better than an iPhone? iPhones are overrated. Samsungs are better. The camera is only camera that is good. The video quality is trash. the OS, the chipset, the this one, the that one. There's always that conversation, right? So they will have opinions. Now, the beauty with opinions is it helps with your content. Now, if you, obviously, I'm guessing you have a social media business, a social media page, all of that, rather. So when you are creating content for your social media, these are nice conversation starters to always post on your page. So are you team Android? Talk to me. Tell me why you're team Android. Tell me why you're team iPhone. Get a 20% or 10% off your voucher if your comment is valid. That kind of thing, right? That's something you can do. Yeah, that's free idea there. But there's opinions. What else do I have here? Then there's pain point and passion point. So still using my own example, I said iPhone 13. I'm going to keep on saying that iPhone 13 because I believe I will soon get one. I believe. But with pain points, so people that use these phones, they obviously don't want their battery to die. So you want a phone that has strong battery life, right? That's a pain point for you. You don't want to be at an O1 bear or at a get together with friends and then your battery dies. You can't take pictures. You can't make videos. Your Snapchat is blur. Your IG stories is blur. Things like that. So that's your pain point. Now, your passion point, obviously, like I just mentioned, would be, I want to take pictures all the time. I want to take the best pictures. I want to make the best videos. I want to make sure that everything looks sharp. I don't need to over edit. Like once I snap, I slay. Snap and slay. Snap and slay. Things like that. That sounds like a campaign name, Snap and Slay. But yeah, so that's what you want to do for your business. Highlight the pain points that your target audience would go through if they don't use your product. Highlight the passion points that they would enjoy when they use your products, right? The next thing you want to look at is influencers. And with influencers, I normally group them into people, businesses, and community. So it's normally people, community, businesses. So with people, you want to look at, again, I'll use an example, Kiki. I love Kiki. I'm a huge fan of Kiki. I don't know, she just has like this swag that I like, and she's funny. And she still they drop that, she they drop her roots once in a while. And one thing I realized with Kiki is most of the babes that comment on Kiki's page have money. Like I know they sleep for there. Don't think I sleep on her page. But whenever I go there and I'm commenting my own comments, I used to see her people, and I'm like, I used to open profile, scroll. If I like a picture, I won't double tap. What is it? I'll scroll, I'll look at, okay, this one has Jeep. She has this one. She has this one. Nice one. So that's one thing you want to look at. Look for influencers that your target audience is following, right? People that fit your demographic. You've already spoken about your demographic. So people that fit your demographic, go and look for where they are. And then, be commenting there. Don't just sell yourself in somebody's comment. That's rude and it's bad behavior. Comment, add value to the platform, talk about the content. If it's a funny content, drop lol, laughing emoji, mado, all those things. Put it there. Now, when it comes to community, it's the same thing. Almost with Kiki, it's the same thing. You want to look for communities where your people that fit your demographic are. So for example now, my own demographic, her name is Arike, she's 28, young babe, earns a nice income, she's single. So because she's single, obviously she's planning to get married soon. So she's most likely following Ashoebi Ella. She probably has a boyfriend or a fiancé that she's, running things with. So Ashoebi Ella, I hope I'm pronouncing that well. Ashoebi Bella, is Ashoebi Bella. I've been pronouncing Ashoebi Ella since. So it's Ashoebi Bella, and guy, the realization of that, and I caught it on camera, mad. So yeah, Ashoebi Bella is something that some platform or some profile that she's probably following. So you probably want to be there as well, commenting and adding value. Remember, always add value. And then there's your usual suspects. Everybody's on Yaba Left Online. Everybody's on Cracks TV. Everybody's laughing out loud over in those places. So you also want to be there as well. Then you can be gender specific. So I know there's Diary of a Niger Chick or a Niger Girl. There's something like that. You can also be there. things like that, right? So look for influencer communities that can relate to people that fit your demographic, and then add value to those communities. Last but not least is influencers as businesses. This is my favorite one because people that are there are already planning to spend money. So just add your business to the money that you're going to spend with. Simple. I'm going to give you examples. Two of my favorite examples. Again, the babes that are there, they have bar. Waneka and Miss K. Miss K babes, bar. Waneka babes. Like, you see the price of the hair, you're like, huh, I see you. And then you should now, sometimes they won't tag some of their customers. When you gonna check the customers, like the profile self is sharp. Sound like from Dubai to Turkey, from Turkey to UK. Like, this is real money. So you get. So you need to find a way to understand those businesses people that fit your demographic. Again, I'm going back to demographic because that's your starting point. People that fit your demographic, follow, right? Now here's the trick with businesses. Please and please do not go and do this to a competing business. It is rude, it is wrong, you might enter trouble for it. So what you want to look at, for example, let me use myself for example now. I sell iPhone 13. I'm not going to go to slots and be commenting in slots that, this your phone is nice. Because when people post on it's going to even tamper with my own reputation. Because if I'm saying Slot's phone is nice, so my own phone is not nice. That kind of thing. But I can go to a Miss K's page and be like, oh my God, this dress is so lovely. And then people will be like, oh, this one with a cell phone. Click, and then they scroll and they're like, they seem legit. That's how online business works. That's a trick that you can use, right? So that's your psychographics. And just like I mentioned earlier, it explains the personality traits, it explains the interests, and it explains the values that your primary audience, people in your primary audience will have. So let me round up. This video was longer than I expected, but it was also more insightful than I actually expected, to be honest. Why is this important to your business? I would like to say, first of all, that you are not Jesus Christ. You don't sell to everybody. I think I keep on saying these things, but people don't get that. It's actually it annoys me when you say that, oh, everybody is my customer. You're not Jesus Christ. You need to understand who your primary audience is, and that is what we've done in this video, right? These are my boxes here. That's what we have in these boxes, who your primary audience is, okay? And then it also helps you save costs on marketing and sales. Because if you're talking to people that are not concerned about your product, you wasted money marketing to those people. So might as well just focus on your marketing or your primary audience and sell to them like crazy. Okay? So yeah, that's about it, guys. If you found this video helpful, please and please drop a like, ask questions in the comment section. I'll respond as soon as I can. And yeah, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I used to beg. Humility is my middle name. That's a lie. But yeah, please subscribe. I'll beg here on camera. Please subscribe. Yeah. And yeah, I feel like that's about it, guys. Any question you have, again, just drop in the comment section. My next video is about USPs, so watch out for that video as well. Yeah. So stay safe, stay easy, practice peace.